So here's the house. It's definitely a fixer-upper. It's the only way we could afford to get a house this big. But yeah, the garage door's toast. The roofs and gutters are definitely toast. Got about 5 active leaks right now, and none of the gutters are working. So all that's going to get changed. We have this really big cottonwood tree right up against the foundation. Hangs over the bedrooms of my children, and it has raised the ground out here so that all this dirt ended up against the home, rotted out a bunch of the siding. It doesn't look like the tree's done any damage to the foundation, but the previous owners were cutting the roots on the right side of the tree here so that it wouldn't get to the foundation. But it's also developed a very unhealthy lean to it, and the general health is down. So that tree's going to go. Then all this needs to be regraded, all this nice shrubbery removed. So that's project like 4 already. Inside the house, there's all kinds of little quirky things. First thing we noticed was none of the doors worked properly, and it's because when they put in this nice new flooring, they didn't bother to rip the previous flooring out. They just put it right on top, which has developed all kinds of problems. The second major thing we noticed is that the sub area is in horrible shape. Right now you can't see it, but right now there's about a 1/4 inch of water sitting down there. Luckily it hasn't started to do any significant damage to the structure, but it's definitely something that's going to need to be corrected. We have all this lovely garbage carpeting. Whoever painted the home enjoyed their alcoholic beverages, because pretty much this kind of paint job is all through the home. They didn't bother to tape any of the floorboards or tape the accent wall, anything like that. Here we had one of our roof leaks. I've opened it up so it could air out, but when I opened it up I discovered they didn't bother to insulate this wall. So that will be fun. We go to our kitchen. Lovely light fixture. Our kitchen is actually not that bad. The appliances are pretty much garbage. Sink's got a leak, but the actual cabinetry itself isn't too bad. So we're getting all new appliances, and we'll resurface these cabinets and put on some new hardware and hopefully give those things another life. Big fluorescent light right here in the middle of the kitchen, which is nice. You know, that's what I've always wanted when I owned a home, was a big fluorescent light in the kitchen. This would be another living room to go along with that other room. The gas fireplace, which is in need of some attention and love, currently non-functional. So there's project number like 20. Ooh. And it looks like I'll definitely have to do some pest control while I'm here. That's a big boy. So outside, they built a sun deck, which housed a spa. Now the spa is still functional, which is good. It's salvageable, just needs to probably be deeply cleaned because God knows what fornications occurred in it before. Our sunroom, they decided to install ceiling fans. And you can see the blades pretty much warped just due to all the moisture out here. And they didn't really do a very good job. The sunroom's definitely not to code. Signs of fungus damage all over this thing. So this will all be getting tore out. Yeah, it gets really bad over there. All this will get tore out. We'll probably just build another nice little canopy or something simple for the hot tub. Here's the first stage of crap I've pulled out of the sub area. That's just kind of the tip of the iceberg for that place. And then it has a full-size above ground pool with nice decking that goes right to it. The pool is still functional, however, it's been let to sit for several years. And in that process, someone put some feeder fish in here, which have then spawned to probably about 60 or maybe 100 goldfish. You can't really see it through the camera, but there's a buttload of goldfish down there. There's a pump, a filtration system, which is housed in the cabin back there. And there's actually a heater for it too, a gas heater. So that will be nice once I get that fixed. The fences around the property are all rotted. The backside there is pretty much missing most of the boards. It looks fine from here, but once you go back there, it's a nightmare. And most of the support studs on this side are pretty much toast. So we'll be doing fencing as well. So I think that's project 23 or so that we're up to. So we have a downstairs bathroom with some tacky wallpaper, very tacky. And so this toilet, since they didn't bother to rip out the old flooring, they put the new flooring on and then just put the toilet right back on top of it, which then ran and leaked, and the subfloor beneath this toilet will actually need to be ripped out entirely and replaced. And then, yeah, so that's another nice little project. This is my little ventilation system that I've set up for the sub area, just to keep the moisture vapors moving and venting to the outside. Back here we have the 5th bedroom, which is going to be an office for us. We've already taken apart the closet here, so this will be a nice little office when it gets done. There was a bunch of weird things about the garage that I just recently figured out. The first thing that was odd is, if you notice, the key lock is on the inside. So it's set up to lock people out of the garage. The other thing I noticed is this is the only solid core door in the house. This thing is a beast, and it definitely did not come with the way the house was built. So this was a very thick door that someone added. Then they did their own little track lighting, which should have been the dead giveaway, but it didn't give it away. They then also slit open the HVAC system so that it would pour hot air into here. And the real giveaway was over here on the wall. They have a very nice and expensive, well, it was expensive at one point, I'm sure. But this is a irrigation system to control irrigation. However, we're in Olympia, Washington, and there's no sprinklers outside. So they were controlling irrigation in here and probably growing a large amount of pot. So garage is going to need some work. This will be where the washer and dryer go. Fun. There's a nice little entry with a nice little window, like a 70s chandelier hanging down. The stairs are all hardwood, so we should be able to repurpose these rather easily. Then upstairs, we've got 3 kids' rooms. Room number 1. This is a child that apparently they did not trust because there's an alarm sensor on this door, which is interesting. Then several of the rooms up here have keyed locks as well. This will be Alana's room, very, very big. Probably can't see it too well, but it is a huge freaking bedroom. And then Riley has demanded this room with a nice little fan that wobbles uncontrollably, so I'll have to fix that for her. The closet doors we're taking off and the shelving we're redoing. More of this horrible carpet. Then the bathroom upstairs. For 3 young children, this bathroom's not bad at all. They can beat the hell out of it and I'm not going to care. I found it kind of weird also that it's a shower tub, but no signs of a shower curtain ever being installed. So I guess if you showered in here, you just kind of showed everybody. There's holes all over the freaking walls, which is weird. There's actually a little closet hidden back here, which smells nice and funky. It doesn't open very well. They loved their wire rack shelving. That's through the home. You know, we paid extra for that. Can't go wrong with wire rack shelving. So this is the window for the front of the home and our 70s chandelier. Front door, this kind of opens up. This will be fun to do something with. We have the master bedroom. And this master bedroom is massive. It's pretty much takes the entire space of the garage, which is 20 by 20, and then additional. There's another one of the roof leaks we had. So I got that one sealed off and I have it open up so it could start drying. The windows up here are very oddly placed, but that's where they are. And we even have a nice little sunlight, which I'm sure I'm probably going to grow to hate. And some cracking has just developed there. That's brand new, so yay, that will be fun. But as I'm probably drying everything up there, I'm imagining a lot of this drywall is going to need to be replaced. Funky wallpaper trim. Yeah, that's really nice. We paid buku bucks for that. And then this is our weird closet bathroom. It's actually a really spacious closet. It's kind of weird that the bathroom's built onto the closet. It's not wonderful, but it is something that we look to upgrade in the future. Very 70s flooring and 70s cube mirrors here, or square mirrors. Yeah, someone liked their 70s apparel. So, I mean, it's a cheap vanity, cheap flooring. The tub is cheap. And there's like weird mold on the door, which is just weird and gross in so many ways. But, so, that's the house. It needs a lot of TLC, which I will be providing to it. And hopefully, once you guys get to see the after video, you'll be like, oh, I want that house. I want to live there. And hopefully I'll be saying, oh, I want to live there too. Or else I'm in trouble. So, that's it.